Like, what else are you superstitious about?
Oh, a lot of things. Never walking under a ladder. I don't fuck with black cats. Never put a hat on a table. I never split a pole. If I go through a yellow light, I have to tap the roof. What else? I don't fuck with Friday the 13th. I ain't stepping on a crack. 3 a.m. is the witching hour.
How does this kid function in life? Are you guys listening to this laundry list of...
5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
What is happening? You guys know what it is. We are back once again. Me and Vinnie Pete today.
What's good?
You know what to expect. It's another bro-isode
Yeah, buddy.
in the books. We are coming to you the day before Father's Day.
That's right.
So I definitely want to take the time today, right off rip, to say Happy Father's Day to any fathers that are tuned in, watching, listening. You guys are awesome. Keep doing your damn thing. Also, take a second to wish myself a Happy Father's Day. I have two beautiful sons, for those who don't know, 10 and 4. My youngest son, Carson, actually has autism, so I'm a big autism awareness supporter. We're actually going to do a big walk for Carson at the end of the summer. It's like I think it's like a 5K or something.
Nice.
A bunch of us. It's probably going to be like 10 of us, 12 of us walking for Carson, so that's cool. But while we're talking about dads, I just want to give a huge shout out to my dad. I know my dad doesn't always tune into the pod. He does. He has here and there. Yep. But Dad, I love you, and I can't thank you enough for everything you've done for me. I wouldn't be the man I am today without you. I also wouldn't be the father I am today without you. So thank you for showing me the way. Thank you for showing me all the right things to do, and also thank you for showing me all the wrong things to do. Because I think people underestimate the power of example of what not to do.
That's correct.
So, Dad, thank you.
Yeah, buddy.
Also, just to be shiesty, fuck all you deadbeat dads out there, for real, dude. Spreading your seed and not doing what you're supposed to do is a heinous crime. So fuck you guys.
For real. And I don't want to seem like I'm not saying Happy Father's Day to my dad. My dad passed away like 4 years ago.
Yeah, but you can still say Happy Father's Day.
I can, and I do. Yeah, I definitely do. I talk to him a lot, so it's not like, whatever. But, if you are listening, Jimmy, don't shame me. I know we talk about some crazy shit on here sometimes, but we're having a good time.
We are, and that's what it's about. I want to say one quote that my dad always said to me and still does to this day that just sticks with me, something I live by almost. And my dad would always say, my dad was never a big sympathetic, empathetic kind of person. Yeah. So he would always just say, dust yourself off, you get up, and you keep going. You persevere. You have to be resilient. No one's going to do anything for you. No one's ever going to give you a handout.
That's right.
Work hard for everything. Be the best person you can be. But not only that, but he always used to say, and this is the biggest thing, you want answers? They're all right there in the mirror waiting for you. And it's like a deep thing, but it's not deep at surface level, the saying. Mm-hmm. But it's true. I mean, anytime, you find yourself in turmoil, hard decisions, or even the good times in your life, you really don't answer to anybody but the mirror. So if you can't, I guess what he's trying to say is if you can't look yourself in the mirror, then you're doing something wrong.
Yeah, no,
so as long as you can look in the mirror and answer to yourself and your decisions, good and bad, then you're doing something right. Yeah, exactly. And I think that's the essence of what he was trying to say.
Yeah, no, definitely. I mean, you have to be true to yourself. You have to know what you're about, and that's really what all it comes down to. So if you're good with that, then you're good. I also say my dad also was one of the hardest working guys that I know. He was sick for 15 years, but this guy was fighting the doctors to let him out of the hospital bed literally during his last day so he could go back to work. And it's bro, chill.
I know, yeah. You need to chill. You need to chill. What else about dads? Because I don't want to breeze over dads too quickly because I think dads are super important. Mm-hmm. I'd love to have my dad on the pod.
That'd be great.
He came by here the other day. He was just passing through. I had just pulled into the driveway, and he's like, "Hey, what are you doing? You home?" And I'm like, "Yeah, I just pulled in." And he's like, "Oh, me too." And I look over, and he's pulling into the driveway. So he came up and had a beer or whatever, and he was fucking around in the studio.
Nice.
And the mic's way up here, and my dad's this tall. So he's like this, right? And he's talking to the mic, and I'm like, "Dad, oh, it's not low enough for you? And I just lowered it all the way down, and he's like, fuck you, Kyle.
So that's where you get those height genes.
Oh, yeah. My mom's not short, but she's not. My mom's probably like 5'8".
Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. I mean, I'm one to be talking. We're pretty much at the same exact height. So.
Yeah. But you know what? I that's the thing about me. Yeah, I'm like short, but I'm not like overly short. I think it's because I'm so skinny that I look smaller than what I actually am.
Right.
But fucking, yeah.
Butt fucking.
Butt fucking.
What does butt fucking have to do? I thought you weren't into that.
No diddy. But no, shout out the dads, man. One last time, shout out all the dads out there. I hope there are some dads out here watching and appreciate. Spend some time with your kids or don't. Some dads like to go out and play golf, get drunk without their kids, and I don't blame you. I'm kind of one of those dads. I'm not gonna lie. Like, hey, I mean, everyone's like, "What do you want for Father's Day?" I'm like, truly,
time.
Be left alone.
Yeah. Right.
You know.
Hey, nothing wrong with some personal time.
Granted, I'm working all day tomorrow, but
yeah. And if I can, shameless plug, AdLast, my company, is giving 25% off to all dads all week during Father's Day. And I know that you guys might not see this that week, but if you do see the video and you are a dad-owned business, consider the offer good. Just let me know you saw it in the video, and we'll hook you up.
Yes, sir. You say you heard it or saw it on the High Level Podcast. Vinnie P, the master, will take care of you guys. I know there's plenty of dads out there that own a business. Y'all have construction and all kinds of stuff. So super important to get your business out there, guys. Very important. You can't do it alone. A little bit of help goes a long way.
That's right.
With that being said, to transition here, I want to throw in, I know by the time this comes out, the finals will probably be over. The Celtics took a hard L last night.
Yeah, they did. They didn't show up. I don't know if they lost as much as just didn't show up. Yeah.
It was brutal.
And they didn't play my favorite style of basketball last night. They drove to the hoop and then dished it out. And drove to the hoop and dished it out.
And missed the shots.
And sometimes didn't even take the shots, which was like ridiculous. But I'm holding out for that 6-17 dub.
Yeah, and come to find out, I guess apparently 6-17-2008 was the last time the Celtics won the title.
That's what they're saying.
So it would be dope to realign that. They said something about, when I was watching the game, this was, I think, oh man, I had it in my head, but I forget something. It was like one of the only Celtics teams in the history of the franchise to do something. I forget what it is now. I feel dumb, but it was just super dope. It was super dope. Something about, I don't know, two super. I think it was like Tatum and Brown were the only two Celtics in the history of the Celtics in the finals to average like 30 point, have a 30-point night and like over 5 assists or something along the lines of that. Which is, if you think about it, it's a pretty crazy stat line.
Yeah. I thought you were going to say something like being up 3-0 in a final series and down by 52 in a game. Oh, but I don't know how many other teams have done that.
I know. Well, I'm not too worried. I think they're going to bring it back home and win, and hopefully by the time this comes out, we would already have had our parade and something to talk about. Yep. I am going to try to get my ass to the parade.
What is up? Future Vinnie here. I was just editing the episode, and I figured might as well show you guys what the parade was like. Kyle and I did make it into the city. The C's did secure banner 18, and it was wild. Check it out.
It wouldn't hurt for us to start creating more kinds of content to get people involved and also give people a little like glimpse on who we are and kind of like what we do and how we are.
Yeah, and where some of these stories like come from in the day to day. You know what I mean?
Yeah, exactly. Because like perfect example. And guys, keep an eye out on the. I think it's gonna have to go on YouTube because it's too long of a video to put on. I know at least the Instagram, and also I think it's long enough for TikTok. But regardless, I did a TikTok trend the other day.
Wow.
Yeah, I did a thing. So it was one of them ones where, and I'm sure you may or may not have seen this, but you take grapes, you wash them, you squeeze fresh lime juice on them. Fresh lime juice on them.
Yeah.
And then you take whatever kind of Jell-O you want, and you just pour the packets out and like shake them in a bag or roll them on the plate or whatever so they coat, and then you freeze them. Mm-hmm. And it's supposed to be like candy, sour candy.
No kidding.
Like that's what the vibe is supposed to be, like sour candy. I have them in the freezer still. It was all right, and I'm not gonna say too much because, like I said, I did film it,
Yep.
and it's about, I don't know, it's probably like no longer than a 5-minute video.
Nice.
So I was like, fuck it, I'm gonna screw around and
yeah.
follow a wave and throw it out there
There you go,
for the
man.
people who are tuned into the pod. Give them some more content. It's hard to keep up on the content, bro. That's what I'm realizing now. Like we're sitting on so many shorts and different things and ideas that
Right.
like I want to start flowing out there because why not?
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, we got a bunch of people lined up that we're just trying to schedule to get on too. So like, God forbid you are sick of listening to us. We got some other people coming in to hopefully hang out with us. But I'm actually growing a grape plant, bush, tree. I
I
don't
don't know
know.
what the hell. I think they're like, yeah, tree
And,
with the vines. I don't know.
I've had it for 3 years. And I'm getting my first grapes this year.
Dope.
I was almost threw away last year, and Kel convinced me not to. And I was like, all right, you got like another 2 weeks. If I see leaves and no grapes, we're done.
Yeah, but none here. I'm pulling the plug.
Yeah.
But they came out all right, though. I ain't going to lie. I used Starburst Jello.
Nice.
So I had like, watermelon, blue raspberry, and pink. The pink Starburst,
Yeah.
whatever, strawberry.
The best.
So, yeah, stay tuned for that one, guys. That'll be coming out. I threw it together. I was going to just send it over to you to see if there was anything you wanted to do to it, but I could care less because,
Nah, eat the grapes, bro.
it's going to get fucking like 15 views anyways because nobody gives a fuck about me rolling grapes and Jello, so
I care, dude. I care a lot.
that's all at least you care.
Seedless?
Of course.
Good.
Yeah, I ain't biting into that shit and
making
choking
sure,
on
I'm
a
just
fucking
making
seed.
sure. It'd be
We
frozen
don't choke
too.
on seeds, pause.
Oh, frozen seed, you'd crack a tooth or some shit.
Oh, I have plenty of those already, believe me. What do you got? You want to talk, you got some UFC talk in real quick?
We could talk about what there is to talk about.
Yeah.
UFC 303 is going to be June 29th, which is like 2 days after this episode comes out. As of now, the major news is the McGregor and Chandler fight is canceled. But yeah, 303 is going to be in a couple weeks or a couple days after this comes out. It's Pereira and Prochazka, which is a rematch. Pereira won, so that'll be nice. Hopefully,
He's going to win again, too.
Yeah, ideally. Prochazka's, I think, what did we say? He's 30-4 or 20-4, something like that.
Yeah, you said 30-4.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So he's definitely good. He's been around. Pereira's 10-2 or 10-8. I forget. He's got 10 wins and single-digit losses. So we'll see how he goes. And he's a dog, dude.
Yeah.
He's an absolute dog.
Yeah, I think Pereira is going to tune him up.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't know too much about him. I just know Pereira is a dog.
Yeah.
So I'll always put my money on him.
Yeah, in the last fight, he beat Jamal Hill.
Yep.
Jamal Hill's fight for 303 has been rescheduled 3 different times, or 2 different times.
That's the dude that talks hella shit while you're fighting him, right?
Yeah, he's not bad, but he always manages to like not pull out the win on the big fight nights.
I don't know. I feel like he doesn't put on like an eventful fight. Like
Yeah.
I don't. His fights are like boring to me for some reason. I don't know.
He always looks scared, and I'm not saying that like he's not tough.
He always looks scared. He just doesn't want to get punched in the face.
Well, yeah, I don't blame him. I don't either. But yeah, so I don't know. I'll give you a hot take real quick for McGregor though. I believe he's probably sick with some type of illness. But did you know, it's not like secret knowledge, but he bought part of Bare Knuckle Brawlers?
Yeah, I did know that. Yep.
It seems like a conflict of interest, does it not?
Yeah. I mean, I don't know because it's like, what are the legal ramifications of it? Where it's like, is he still somewhat tied legally to the UFC, or if he's just picking and choosing, he's in and out when he wants to be, you know?
I don't know. I mean, but I feel like if he was trying to promote his own league, fighting in the UFC isn't going to do him any good. And I highly doubt Dana would let him do any type of promo for Bare Knuckle, like during the UFC.
Yeah.
So I don't know. I know that like him and Chandler have beef. I know Chandler's been waiting 2 years to fight McGregor again.
Yeah.
But part of me thinks that like if McGregor was actually going to fight, this
It would have
already would have
happened.
happened.
Yeah, I don't think it's gonna happen at all.
Yeah.
I think McGregor's, he's doing movies. He's doing, I don't know. I love McGregor. Don't get me wrong. I really do. He's one of my favorite fighters of all time.
Yep.
He's my celebrity lookalike, or at least some people say. A lot of people have said that, and I actually have you know what? I have a story about it right now for you too. Actually, perfect for the pod. Me and Carson's mom were on vacation in Florida, dude. We were in Fort Lauderdale. We're on Fort Lauderdale Beach at a bar, whatever, and I'm in like a button-down shirt with nothing underneath it, mad gold chains on my, like, watch, I'm dripping, bro.
Yeah.
But I got like the short shorts on too, and like the big steppers on my feet and shit. Like literally, I looked like McGregor. My hair was slicked back. I had the big beard at the time. Everything. Like,
Oh, I
literally
remember when you
looked
were
like
pushing
him.
that style for a little bit.
Yeah, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I had the bit, like, obviously my chest is tatted, everything all like that. So I'm sitting at the bar and I feel a tap on the shoulder, and it was like these two, I don't even know where they were from. I don't remember. But I turn around and they're like, oh my God, dude, you're Connor McGregor. Like, they were dead ass,
Way,
bro.
dude.
I swear
That's
to God, you,
hilarious.
like, right hand to God, bro. Wrong hand.
Yeah. That's pretty
And,
nuts, dude.
Yeah, and I'm like, and so I throw the accent on, and I'm like, fucking right, I'm McGregor. What
lean
the, you know
into
what I
it.
mean? And like, then they're like, oh, can we take pictures, bro? So these dudes have pictures with me, like squared up, ready to fight, like, you know, the fight stance and
Yeah,
the poses
yeah,
for the
yeah.
posters. And I'm doing this with these dudes, bro. And there's like a crowd of people that start coming over, and everyone's like, oh my God, it's fucking Conor McGregor. So I'm playing it all.
ridiculous.
I'm playing like at least 6 people like fucking fiddles, bro. They think I'm Conor McGregor, dead ass. Funniest thing.
You should have started charging him
Funniest
for
thing ever.
autographs, dude.
I know, I really should have, bro. That would have been a total McGregor thing. And the funny thing is, too, like, it all checked out because I had, like, Brittany's grandfather had gifted me a Rolex, too. So I got a Rolex on. I got all the gold chains. So I'm just, like, dripping.
Something's happening.
Do you mind, sir? Sorry, guys. You know, it wouldn't be a pod without Cedar fucking tweaking.
Just doing dog things, yeah.
Yeah, it's so annoying. I need to put his ass downstairs when we record.
So they really thought you were Conor McGregor?
Shit you
how,
not.
How drunk were
You
they,
not.
dude?
They had to have been, and they were obvious. They were from, like,
No shade, obviously.
nowhere.
No shade,
No, I
obviously.
know. Yeah, no, agreed. Like, I look like him to an extent, at least not right now. With, you know what I mean?
No,
But
I know what you mean.
for
Yeah,
them
yeah.
to really think, and then like me doing a shitty ass Irish fucking accent,
It's great.
like they didn't catch on, bro. And then they moved on, and me, like, we couldn't believe it, bro. Oh, we couldn't believe it.
Oh, what a good guy. You gave him such a good story, dude. They met a celebrity.
Yeah, they met a celebrity, and they probably have like the picture framed somewhere in their house.
What a nice guy.
And I'm just up in some random person's
That's
fucking.
so, and then, you know, people go over there like, you know, that's not Conor McGregor. They're like, I
yeah.
met him.
They're like, I
What
met
do you
him.
mean?"
No way. So if
Shook
you
his hand.
he's a little shorter than I thought he
Yeah,
was.
A little skinnier too, but
Yeah. He also didn't have that tattoo of a tiger over his
Yeah,
stomach,
right.
but we won't talk about
yeah,
that.
no, it all adds up.
Shit.
It all adds up. That's wicked funny.
sure.
But I think maybe just to tie a bow on it, speaking of bare knuckle and Conor McGregor, Mike Perry has replaced Mike Tyson in the Paul fight, the
Who the
Jake
fuck's
Paul
that?
fight. Mike Perry is one of the baddest bare knuckle brawlers you'll ever see. He
Damn,
was in the
I
UFC.
gotta get hip.
Yeah, he was in the UFC for a short stint. Not a good MMA fighter, but he's like a little pit bull in
He's
the
a
ring.
brawler.
Yeah, dude.
Yeah.
Nuts, dude.
Warrior.
Nuts. Absolute
Warrior.
Absolute monster. But yeah, we'll see how it shakes out. 303 has got a couple fights lined up. I think 3 or 4, and then there's a few fights canceled. But
Bad.
yeah, it'll be good.
Speaking of fighting, too, guys, if you stay tuned here in the upcoming weeks, I actually have someone who I grew up with from Winthrop who does fight in the
Cage Titans.
Cage Titans, just signed pro. He wants to come on and bullshit and talk fighting and shit, so that'll be cool. So you guys keep tuned. That we'll probably save it for an episode with me and Vinny because Rena isn't the biggest fight fan or like knowledgeable enough to care, I guess.
Yeah, fair enough.
So we'll save that for us. So yeah, stay tuned for that, guys.
Yeah. And if you don't know, real quick, if you don't know about Cage Titans, like there's plenty of, they're local to Mass. Plenty of guys have come out of Cage Titans and gone to the UFC.
Yep.
One of the more recent ones was Randy Costa. He actually fought, I think, on the undercard of 300 or 301.
Did
or
Calvin
302.
Kattar go through that too or no?
I'm not sure. But there's 2 or 3 guys that currently fight in the UFC that came from Cage Titans, and I'd be curious to hear if your buddy or like what your buddy's opinions on them are.
Yeah, so good. That'll be a dope little interview.
Yeah.
I'm pumped for that.
Yeah. Maybe we'll have him choke you out. I'm just kidding.
See how long it takes him. All of 50. He's always been a brawler too. Remember back in the day, he tuned up one of my boys, bro, that I grew up with. Tuned him up right in front of Winthrop High School. ended up he punched my boy so hard he went flying off the sidewalk, off the curb, and landed on his collarbone, broke his collarbone. Then he was out for the rest of the football season. It was a whole thing.
out.
Yeah, he was always a dog. I always remember no one wanted to fuck with him.
Yeah, I bet.
Nobody wanted to fuck with him. And now I see the videos, dude. He's an animal.
He wants to get paid to do it.
Yeah, I don't. You gotta be a sick. I say it all the time. You gotta be a sick fuck to get in the ring and fight for a living, or even just for fun, dude. You know, damn, fuck. What do you got? You should we thread it up now? You want?
We can thread it up.
What else we got? There was something else. Oh yeah, I wanted to remember you. I had a story for you, so save it for the pod.
yeah,
bro.
that's right. Yeah.
I wish Rena was here too. Rena will elaborate on it again, I'm sure, but because she was here. It's about 9:30. Like, this is probably, I don't know, last month. No longer than a month ago, I'd say. We're all laying in bed, shit. All of a sudden, it's like 9:30. Boom! Wicked loud bass. We're like, oh shit, someone got into an accident. We're just laying there, and Cedar's going mental. So I'm like, Rena's looking out the bedroom window, she can't see nothing. I'm like, go look out front. So she goes downstairs, opens the front door, goes outside. Next thing you know, she's like, babe, you need to come out here right now. It's on fire. There's a fire. And I'm like, what? So I'm literally in my fucking boxer brief, bro. I dip downstairs. I'm outside. All the neighbors are outside, bro. I'm sitting out there in my fucking boxer briefs. The fucking minivan comes down the street to the end of the street, stop sign. I don't know where the driver is, bro. Thing's on fucking fire.
That's it.
16-foot fucking flame coming from that
Holy
thing. Fucking
shit.
run. You could feel the heat from the front porch, bro.
It was a minivan, you
It
said?
was a minivan just
Wow.
on fire. When I tell you that the fucking police and fire department was there as if they framed this situation, dude, they were there in fucking, I'm not lying to you. You can ask anybody that lives in this house. 15 seconds.
Wow, good.
20 seconds. It was like
Great.
someone may have already called ahead of time, and they already knew about it. They were actively on the way. I don't know. But in the time from when I heard boom to the time I went downstairs, which is all of a minute and a half, by the time I got outside, 20 seconds later, they were there.
Wow.
It was insane, bro. All the neighbors are outside. Fucking, we're just standing there. I ran back inside, threw some pants on, some sandals,
Yeah.
came back
You make
outside, so
yourself
I'm not sitting there with my bulge for all the neighbors to see.
Right.
But it was wild, man.
So, dare I ask what happened to the driver?
We don't know.
What do you mean you don't know?
The driver wasn't on the scene, dude. So, we don't know if it was an insurance job. Nobody
Someone
knew
just
what
blew
was
up
going
a
on,
car.
dude.
Wow.
We heard boom. I don't know if the car, overheat and the person got out because, I don't know. I have no idea. All we
Holy
know
crap.
is, and that's literally, I don't know, 30 yards from my front door.
Was it a car you recognized?
No.
Like a neighbor's car or anything?
Nah, it was a random, Honda minivan.
Sketch.
Boom, bro. It was, the dog lost his mind. It was crazy.
That's wicked sketch. And up in our town, right by our house, there's an auto repair shop, and they just had a 3-car fire in their back lot.
Oof.
And they want to investigate it because I guess it started
Foul play?
at 1 a.m. Yeah, and it was huge. And they
Yeah.
were saying that it looks questionable.
Damn.
Yeah.
You can't play with that shit. Arson. You can't do
Yeah,
that.
no kidding, dude. It's wicked sketch. Well, I'm glad that you guys were okay and it wasn't too close to the house.
Yeah, thankfully, we were all okay. Everyone was okay. I don't know about the driver. I mean, the driver wasn't in the car, so
Right.
I'm assuming the driver's okay, whoever it was.
Were your boys here?
No. This was
good too.
This might have been a Monday. It might have even been a Sunday, Monday night, beginning of the week.
Yeah.
So,
That's good too.
yeah, it was fucking crazy.
Yeah, that's nuts, dude.
Yeah, it was some shit. I've never seen a fire like that before.
We've had a car flip over in front of our house before.
Ooh, that must have been loud.
It was pretty loud. It was early, and the guy was clearly drunk, but it was wild.
Don't drink and drive,
Yeah,
motherfuckers.
for real.
Not. I mean, it's one thing, you have a beer every hour, every couple hours, you're okay. But don't go out taking shots and, doing lines of coke off the bathroom stall in the shitty slummy bar you're at in downtown Boston.
Dude,
don't do it.
This guy flipped his car over, and when we went out to see him, there was 3 cans in the middle of the road. They flew out the window after he flipped his car. I swear to God.
Here, take me now.
Yeah.
With that being said, and I also definitely, eventually when we start making merch, with that being said, is definitely going to be a merch item.
Dude, I
because
saw
that's
that comment.
my go-to.
I saw that comment. I was
Yeah.
like, man, this person is
That was
genius.
Michaela.
Oh, was
she
it?
was on the pod with John
Yeah.
that day, the North Shore Living
Yeah.
episode.
That being said, let's go to the
With that being
threads.
said, this one's wild. We get deep. All
Go.
right.
Yeah.
So,
Serious deep or not serious deep?
Serious.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
Serious. So this male 39 and his wife 34 doesn't want to dismantle the shrine to our dead son. How can I convince her it's for the best? 7 years ago, our son Bobby was just stillborn. My wife and I were devastated. We decorated his bedroom in our small 3-bedroom home. His bedroom contains a teddy bear with his ashes. To this day, my wife goes into the room and rocks the bear. We both went to grief counseling. She was advised that her behavior is perfectly acceptable. And I guess I wouldn't have had a problem if we didn't have other children. 2 girls, 10 and 9, who were little when they lost their brother, and another girl born 5 years ago. All 3 are crammed into a small bedroom in the house, about 90 square feet. Bobby's room is big, 200 square feet, because it used to be the master. Before we bought the house, the previous owners added an addition to the house, so that's where the wife and I sleep. My girls have been asking for Bobby's room. I talked to my wife about moving his shrine to a smaller closet area in the house. My wife became angry. She claimed that I didn't love Bobby, which is far from the truth. It's just that my girls are growing and need space. They aren't even allowed in Bobby's room to use the bathroom that's in or to play with toys that are in there. We've been to family therapy recently, and I was told by the therapist that my wife is a grieving mother and I would be playing a deadly game to get between a mama bear and her cub. Okay. It seems as if anyone I talk to takes my wife's side, and honestly, if it weren't for my girls, I wouldn't care. Should I keep pushing the issue with my wife? Should I let it go? It's possible to move the girls to the basement. It's unfinished, but maybe I can spruce it up. It's just that they are still pretty young and I don't want them far away from me. And to get to the basement, you have to leave the house and go through the garage. I just need some advice. Once again, she is in therapy. Whew. That
That's a
sucks.
lot. Yeah.
That fucking sucks.
Yeah.
I couldn't imagine. I don't blame him for pushing the issue, though. Like, you have other children that are here, alive, healthy, hopefully, and well, hopefully,
Right.
that are growing and need their space. And I understand that. Like, living in Massachusetts, it's so fucking expensive. And,
Yep.
like, my kids have shared a room majority of their life.
Right.
You know, like, not by choice, but by necessity.
Yeah.
They have the option to give their kids more space that they need. And the wife is a grieving mom, which I get.
Right.
But you can put a shrine anywhere in your house.
Yeah.
You know,
Yep.
you don't have to save the biggest bedroom in the house for the baby that was born still, that never got a chance to live and become a full-blown child.
Right.
That's at least how I look at it.
Yeah, I completely agree. And with while echoing everything you said, I also want to acknowledge that I have zero clue. Personally, I have no clue. At least you have kids.
Right.
So you kind of
It's relatable.
yeah, I genuinely have no, and like I said, I echo everything you say.
Yeah.
Without sounding crass,
Yeah.
but for the sake of a podcast, you could have it on a shelf, right?
Yeah,
You
of
can set up
course.
a nice shrine on
Yeah.
a shelf.
You can go at a nice hutch.
Nice mantle above the fireplace.
Yeah,
Again,
absolutely.
I don't want to sound like I'm patronizing or making light of the situation, but
No,
I
of course not.
kind of agree.
Yeah,
Make use of the space you have. Love the kids you have.
right. Prioritize the kids you have.
Correct. Yeah. So I mean, that's kind of where I am. But I also want to say, I don't know, flame me in the comments because I don't know shit.
Flame Vinnie P. The P is for Peacock
Yeah.
in the comments.
Yeah. You
Nah,
insensitive.
don't do it.
Insensitive.
Speaking of which, comment. Let us know what you guys think.
Yeah.
I really would love to know. I mean, I'm pretty sure 90% of people are gonna agree with us.
I think this might, dude. It might be a gender thing.
It could be.
I genuinely might just not understand because I don't know. Yeah. Let us know. Let us know.
You
Let us know.
know.
Let us
I don't know. Let us know. Let's see. I have. This is a great one.
Okay.
I was very curious when I saw this. I was very curious
All right,
for your
let's hear it.
answer for this one.
Let's hear it.
What is a character building hardship that you believe everyone should go through?
Oh, dude, I saw this one.
That's a good one.
Yeah, no, I should have thought about it. I saw it.
Didn't think.
I think everybody should go through and let me elaborate after, a breakup of not their choosing, whether it be
You mean like you're the one that gets broken up with, you mean?
or fired from your job or
Just let go.
Let go. Yeah, you're the one that's like quote unquote not needed, if you will, or wanted.
Wow.
Because
That
that
hurt you.
dude, that couldn't be well, my point is that couldn't be farther from the truth.
Yeah.
Like in
It really does. It shows you what you're all about.
Yeah,
It
and
really does.
And I mean, I'm the type of person that like, okay, great, see you never. You know what I mean?
Right.
Like,
Move on.
Yeah. So I think it's like people deal with that in a lot of different ways, but I think everybody should go through like that type of devastation that they can't control. Because
Yes.
I think that teaches you a lot about how you react to a situation and how you can adapt to a situation.
Agreed.
So like something emotionally that like tears you apart, short of like a family member's death, that like you're not ready for.
Right.
And I think ideally that happens to you at a young age, so you can really learn from it and take it.
Right. No, I'd agree with you. That's definitely a good one. Mine is, I guess, mine's basically yours in a different scenario where I'd say like perfect example, and I'm not saying this because I have any animosity towards any of my ex-girlfriends, specifically baby mamas. So if you guys are listening, this is not a jab at you guys. I love yous both. I have no problem with any of my exes or my baby, nothing. I'm making this very clear before I say this because people love to put a context on shit.
Put a disclaimer
But this is
blinking.
my space to be open and be real
Yeah.
and say how I really feel, so I'm going to do that.
It's your podcast, homie.
I can say what I want.
Say it.
And it's always high level shit.
Tell them. Don't tell them. Tell the general
Yeah,
public.
the general
no one,
public.
no one
yeah.
in particular.
I just had to say that. Just making shit very clear. Very, very clear, motherfuckers. All right? Like, perfect example, me. I had a child with somebody. We were building this whole life together, engaged to be married, the whole nine. And then that crumbles. You have a brand new baby who's, 1 or 2 when you break up. And, you have to go back home and sleep on dad's couch with your 2 kids and rebuild your whole life over again. Mm-hmm. When I tell you that that was the lowest I've ever been in all aspects of my life, physically, mentally, emotionally, financially, all aspects, bro. Like to me, that was probably my serious rock bottom. Like really the first time I hit the bottom of the ocean and couldn't see the surface at all.
It's humbling, dude.
Very crazy stuff, guys. It's very hard to piece your life back together kind of overnight or just have no choice but to do it. So me personally, that would be what I would pick because there's nothing like there's no way you figure out more who you are and what you're really about and capable of until you hit that place. Mm-hmm. And I'm not just talking that could be, your parents die, you lost your job, your car shit the bed, your best friend fucking lost his leg, your cat died, with like all that shit happening to you. Doesn't have to be just breakup. I'm just using my example
totally.
of rock bottom. Yeah. So in general, guys, hitting rock bottom will really fucking show you what you're about.
So you said something in there that reminded me of one of my threads. Let me read it.
Go ahead.
So I don't fuck it up.
Yeah, don't fuck it up.
I don't want to fuck it up. What would be your position in society if the world was ruled by your mother?
Oh, bro, I'd be fucking king of all kings.
Oh, jeez, wow. I'd be in IT.
Nah, bro, I'd probably be fucking, I'd be able to do whatever the fuck I want, when I want, how I want. I probably would. Yeah, my mom fucking, my mom thinks I'm like the fucking best thing in the entire universe, to be honest with you.
That's dope.
Yeah, I guess.
All right. Well, if you couldn't rule the whole world, where would she put you? What if you were a layman?
Like if I was the middle child and nobody liked me.
Yeah.
I'm the oldest, by the way. Shit. I don't know. Probably be the janitor.
Oh, she went from ruling everyone to cleaning up all the shit.
Yeah, she was like, you can fucking pick up after people because you never did it your whole life, and now that's what you can do.
Fair.
Type shit.
Yeah. I would 100% be put at IT. 100%.
Your mom was one of them that calls you, I don't know how to work this Alexa.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. This is one thing about parents I don't fucking understand. They all Like, my dad has an Android. I've been trying to get him back, and I'm not hating on Android. I personally, I have an iPhone, and I think they're much easier to use than Android. So I'm like, if you don't know how to use technology, why do you have a phone that does more than you're capable of even realizing? Because even when I had an Android, I wasn't using it to its max potential and doing all the shit that it actually can do.
Right.
So I'm always like, just get an iPhone. Why? Dad, get an iPhone. For real. Mom, if you're watching, you too, get a fucking iPhone.
Get an iPhone.
Grow up.
And then you'll have to teach them how to use it.
Oh, nah. Ask Siri. Siri got you.
Yeah. Yeah, no, the you know what the new wave is? A lot of kids are getting the dumb phones now.
Dumb phones?
Yeah, like a Nokia.
Oh.
They're coming back, dude, because
No
people
way.
don't. Yeah, dude, like the kids, like me and you are close to our 30, right?
Yeah.
I'm 33 or 29 or something like that, whatever.
29.
So the kids that are like 16, 17, 18, I'm talking children.
That's wild.
Children now are going for the dumb phones because it's less connected, less invasive. It makes sense, dude.
No, it does.
But
It does.
That's what I've heard. I don't know. I don't hang out with that
Bet you they're playing
demographic. But
Snake on there, too.
yo, Snake was
That
the
was
shit,
baller,
dude.
bro.
Snake was the best.
Baller. All right, I got a funny one now
Hit me.
to lighten the mood here. This is a today I fucked up. So, today I fucked up by alienating half my colleagues with one sentence. So, this one was fucked. So, I am in a field that is largely dominated by Asians, particularly Indians. Indians or Asians?
Yeah, they're like Indo-Asian,
Oh.
Western Asian.
Okay. I didn't know that. Cool. It's probably 50% Indians. We get on really well, or rather we did. For the most part, it used to be that there'd be 7 of them in a group and me just chatting away. I did not care for segregation and they were really nice and friendly. There was one, however, who I didn't like so much, and it had nothing to do with him being Indian. It was because he was a lazy fuck and I always had to do all of his work too. He was always late, always left early, always left everything to the last minute, and I was often having to bail him out. And he was always sick. This dude didn't always way too much.
Yeah, for real.
He always seemed to have some sort of respiratory affliction. To me, this is terrifying because I'm extremely susceptible to respiratory disease. I get it way worse than others. I have asthma, and worst of all, the person I live with gets it even worse, and I do not want to bring it home to them. So I'm a bit of a germaphobe, and this guy was always sick. All right, shut up with the always, buddy. Use a different transition word. Yesterday, we were just standing and chatting about this guy, and I was saying that I was getting a bit frustrated with him. I've always partnered with him, and he just sits there and watches me without contributing, and coughing his tuberculosis all over me. Wow. Suddenly, the room gets dead silent, and they all start staring at me. Then they walk away. Later, they all look very uncomfortable when I turn up and are kind of avoiding me. Then one of them turns to me and says, "You know we don't all have tuberculosis." I have to scratch my head for a second, and then I remembered that throwaway, flippant comment I made earlier. So it turns out tuberculosis is actually a big problem in India, and there's been racist stigma around Indians regarding TB. I did not know this. I say that a lot, or seems to be. I say that flippin' phrase all the time if someone's coughing a lot or seems to be sick for a long time, no matter where they're from. They thought I was being racist and basically saying his illness must be tuberculosis because he's Indian. I apologize for the misunderstanding, but I still think many are wary of me.
Dude.
Wow. Yeah, see, I didn't even know that stigma until right now either.
Me either.
After finding that out, makes it a hell of a lot more funnier because today you did fuck up.
Yeah, he definitely fucked up. That's hilarious though. The poor guy alienated himself. He was just trying to make a joke.
You know, he was just making a joke. Cool it.
But
Cool
get your
it
cough
down.
checked out.
Yeah, if you're always sick, like, that's also a problem and you're around other people. He has a right to be mad, especially as a germaphobe.
I mean, especially like after COVID, just work from home.
See, that's what he should have plugged in there. Instead of TB, he should have said COVID. That would have been a little more acceptable. And now he's alienated in his workplace because of a fucking dumbass, bro.
I will say though, like, not everything's racist, not everything's sexist.
Yeah, everyone's just so fucking sensitive, so. This one was kind of juicy, too. This was a petty revenge one.
Love it.
And then, you have one you want to share?
So I saw a picture today.
Oh, boy.
Or yesterday. No, it's not that crazy.
All right.
But it was like 2 identical brothers married 2 identical sisters. And then they had kids. So genetically,
Whoa.
yeah,
They're cousins and
they're brothers.
wait,
Genetically,
go back to the beginning. Say this again.
so there's a brother and a brother.
There's a brother and a brother.
They're identical twins.
Okay.
And
They
there's-
married identical twins.
Correct. So
Okay.
brother married sister and sister.
Yes.
So there's two couples
They're
that
both
look identical to the other couple.
Okay.
When those two couples have kids, since the parents' genes are the same as the other parents' genes, the genes that they're passing to each of their respective kids is the same. So theoretically, when those two cousins come out, genetically, they're brothers.
Whoa.
Yeah, dude. I was like, dude, what type of uncle cousin loving shit is this?
Oh my
like,
God. They live in Maine.
Yeah, dude. I was like,
Wow,
wait
you
a
guys are
minute.
from the deep south.
I was like, this is kind of,
shit.
it was kind of wild.
That is, dude. That's some crazy shit. I would hate that. I would hate to be a twin.
Imagine your brother was like 10 years older than you, but they're like genetically the same. Yeah, I was gonna say, wouldn't they be twin
Wild.
brothers?
They'd
Technically,
be twin brothers.
Yeah.
Yeah, because that's a dominant gene. No, well,
Right.
actually, no. In that scenario, it has to be a
They'd have the same set of
because
genes.
there is no recessive gene in that scenario. I feel like
I don't know how it works, but
that's
that,
fucking wild.
yeah, dude, I read it and I was like,
Wow.
that is crazy.
Yeah, I like that. That's an interesting one.
Yeah.
I got all right. I have one. This is more questions. Like I said, what self-created superstition do you have?
I don't know if I have like something in particular, but I am such a creature of habit that
Yeah.
like if I do something and then something good happens, it's like, all right, let me just like repeat the couple things I did before that, and then hopefully the good outcome will happen again.
Right.
You know what I mean? So
Yeah.
I don't have like wear
No.
my sock inside out or anything like that, but
Right,
I'm
right.
like,
No,
if something
I would
works-
categorize that kind of though.
Yeah.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah.
Shit. I don't know. Mine's easy. I have this thing where like if the Celtics were playing today, I'd have to wear a Celtics hat.
Okay.
And like I'll wear the same and I wore it on the pod before, my green one with the black brim Celtics logo. I'll wear that so they lost when I wore that hat all series. They've won. They lost last night. Now I'm switching my hat, but it has to be a Celtics hat.
Yeah.
But I'm not going to wear that other hat again until the series is over because I don't know. I'm weird like that. I know it doesn't. Me wearing a hat has no fucking
Yeah, you rub the luck off.
affiliation to the Celtics winning or losing, but there you go. There's my fucking little superstition.
Definitely could have something to do with it.
I don't know. I'm weird like that. I'm superstitious as hell. So
Are you?
for
What
me-
else do you got? Like, what else are you superstitious about?
Oh, a lot of things. I'm never walking under a ladder. I don't fuck with black hats. Never put a hat on a table. I never split a pole. If I go through a yellow light, I have to tap the roof. What else? I don't fuck with Friday the 13th. I ain't stepping on a crack. 3 a.m. is the witching hour.
How does this kid function in life? Are you guys listening to this laundry list of things that
Broken mirror is 13 years of bad luck or some shit. All that jazz. I don't fuck with any of that. I don't play around with that.
That's so
fuck
funny.
that.
That's so funny.
Fuck that.
If you could have a celebrity narrate your life, who would it be?
I don't know. Somebody funny, that's for sure. Someone. That's a fucking. You just threw me for a loop there. Somebody funny. I know that much. It'd have to. You know what? Someone like fucking Jack Black or some shit.
That would be
like,
pretty
you
funny.
know?
He didn't even
Maybe
he didn't
Jack
pop
Black.
into my mind. That would be hilarious. I was thinking Larry David.
Oh, that'd be fantastic.
Yeah.
That'd be fantastic. I love Curb Your Enthusiasm. And I love Seinfeld too. It's my favorite.
Every time I'm
90s
watching
sitcom.
Curb, I'm like, that's exactly how I would be in this situation.
Yeah, that I've tried to put people onto that show, and it takes a special kind of person to get the humor in it. But I find it fucking hilarious. That's another. There you go. Quick show wreck, guys. Curb Your Enthusiasm.
Best.
They have new seasons coming.
I
Too,
think they're
right?
planning more. Yeah.
Yeah, but there is newer seasons, so it's not necessarily an old show, even though it's been around for a while. But
Yeah.
throw that in.
Show
into
is
the
so good.
mix.
You got to be okay with watching a grumpy old man. So funny.
Yeah, it's
So
it's
funny.
fantastic. One I wanted to throw in, I just saw because I've been dying to say this or talk about this. What is one hobby you thought would be easy until you attempted it? I'm gonna say this podcast.
Okay.
When I first thought about it, I'm like, oh yeah, I should be able to do this. Don't know how to video edit, don't know how to do this, don't know how to do that. Even sometimes still, as comfortable as I am jumping in here, it's hard, dude. It's hard to come up with things to talk about. It's hard to figure out what the people who are listening to this show want to hear. So So yeah, like in terms of, and because this is a hobby, like, you know, I always think to myself, as soon as this truly feels like work and a burden, I don't want to do it anymore.
Yeah.
I always want this to be a vibe. Like I look forward to Saturday when we're gonna film, and I know because it's just a way to chill with your friend.
Right.
And so yeah, that's mine.
I would say being mechanically inclined. Like, I know a bunch of people that are like, oh, working on your car is so easy. And it's
Yeah,
like,
it's like,
dude, no, it's not.
not for
It's
me.
so far from it. But I always thought it was going to be easy, and it never was. I can do, like, the bolt-ons. That's about it.
I can do a couple of things. Like I have a general idea, like oil change and
Yeah, like the simple
easy
stuff. Yeah,
filters and
Yeah.
shit like that.
Yeah.
You have another one before we roll into
I got...
Would You Rather?
I got one more, and I don't have any would you rathers,
That's
so
all right.
that's on you.
I got some plucked.
Nice. Oh, I asked you this before. Yeah. What tastes better when it's a little burnt?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I don't know. I got a couple things. I'd say bacon, pork belly, the ends of a roast.
I like my pizza a little crispy.
Yeah, me too. That was gonna be my next one.
Yeah.
Pizza for sure. I love pizza, and we got some of the best pizza. In my opinion, I obviously haven't been to all 50 fucking states, but
Yeah.
from the places I've traveled, bro, we're bougie. We go somewhere else and order a pizza, and we're like, "What the fuck is this? Like,
Yeah.
this is not Regina. This is not Santarpio's. This is not Kelly's Pub. This is fucking trash."
I think we have
So-
like the most like nationally known restaurant chains, like between like the Sal's and the Reginas.
Yeah,
and like
I mean, people kind of know Kowloon nationwide too. That's kind of
Yeah.
like a big deal because like
Yeah.
how many celebrities roll through Kowloon and stuff. So
yeah, dude, New England and Northeast is like
we're
solid
popping out
foodie.
here.
Yeah.
We really are.
Plus, no one. I don't know. You probably know this because you're in like the food world, but people watching might not know. Like steak tips are a New England thing.
Oh yeah.
Like steak tips don't exist out west or like even down
Neither
in
does
Florida
like
and shit.
Jif peanut butter.
Roast
Neither
beefs.
does roast beef 3 ways. You can't get any
Dude, maybe
little
we'll do
Debbie.
maybe we'll do an episode on like New England food.
We should. I think that'd be dope. Because
great.
I'm a foodie, bro. Like I have, there's so many food episodes I want to do, but I don't feel right doing the food episodes without having certain people, like Lucia,
Yeah.
a couple of my mentor chef. Shout out ARAV. I know you're watching. You tune in a lot. I want to bring him on because it's just like food shit has to be
Yeah.
talked with food people.
Yeah.
It can't just be. I mean, we are food people,
Yeah.
but either way, you know what I mean.
Yeah, no, I know exactly.
So that's definitely coming, bro. Definitely want to do more food shit, especially because like we have some of the dopest food in the country. Although I will say, while we're talking food, the West Coast is a different vibe. Food scene as a whole, so much fucking different out there than
I've only
out
been
here,
out there
bro.
once. I don't really remember.
And I've only been out there a couple times myself, and just from what I'm hearing from Lucia from being out there, that's another. You know what? I'm gonna give a quick shout out my boy, my best friend in the whole world, my brother, Lucia. He lives on Orcas Island, which is off the coast of Washington State. He right now is working under a chef who is nominated for a James Beard Award this year. And for those of you who don't know what a James Beard Award is, it's basically a Grammy for a chef, like acknowledgement. And they do it by like region and stuff. So he would have been like the Northwest. He would have been the best chef of the Northwest this year and stuff. So he's out there doing super, super dope shit. So if you guys ever looking for some place to go where it's different vibes and whatever, go to Orcas Island. Food scene is a pretty big thing out there.
Nice.
And it's all like very intimate. They grow all their own stuff, slaughter
cool.
all their own animal, like it's farm to table. So for those of you who are crunchy and don't like you like all the organic shit, that's right in your wheelhouse. Would you rather always have hiccups or always feel like you need to sneeze but can't?
Oh my god, that is such a horrible thing to do to someone.
Oh man,
dude.
both of those hiccups. Excuse me, I had hiccups the other night for like 30 minutes, bro.
Am I gonna be walking around with a half sneeze face like all the time? Am I gonna be walking like this all the time?
I mean, yeah, because that's what you do when you have to sneeze, I guess.
Hiccups, dude. And that pains me to say. I hate the hiccups. If you get them for more than like 5 minutes, they aggravate me.
No, I had them for legit like 30 minutes. I'm laying in bed the other night. Raina's like, are you okay, bro? Like, she's trying to like scare me and shit. I'm like, I don't know. Dude, shit.
The like, take up to a sneeze is like one of the worst feelings ever.
I'm going to go hiccups.
Me too.
Yeah, I can't
Yeah.
walk around having to sneeze like that. It's a crazy feeling. Would you rather only be able to listen to metal for the next year or have to eat gluten-free everything for the next year?
Metal all day.
Me too. I'm not eating no fucking gluten. Yeah. And I apologize to any of you glutards out there. I don't rock with you. As a chef, like having to go that extra mile, order fucking gluten-free stuff, cut and clean. Oh, it's a nightmare as a chef to deal with.
Tiptoe your way back into the gluten world. You can handle it. Just do like a crouton at a time.
Small increments. I liked this one too. Would you rather be a millimeter tall in a rural or urban area? Rural. Would you rather be rural?
I don't know. It's like, would you rather get eaten by a bird or stepped on by a shoe?
I'm gonna go. There is no good option. I'm probably gonna go urban because, like, imagine just being out in the rural and like you get fucking scooped up by an ant. Like you see an ant coming. It's like Honey, I Shrunk the Kids.
I was just about to say that. Yeah, and I feel like urban, like at least if you found those like little squares where a tree grows on like a 4x4 cube, like that's huge.
Yeah,
that's like
living your best life.
Yeah, it's like Central Park for you.
I would never want to be that small because that's like, imagine that's like to give you perspective. Go stand next to the fucking Empire State Building and look up. That's the same difference. Yeah. You know what I mean?
Dude, speaking of Honey, I Shrunk the Kids, those ants always like freaked me out, dude.
Yeah, I never liked that either as a kid, bro. It's funny you say that. That shit always give you like, oh, like that's why, like growing up, every time I see an ant, I'm like, step on you, stepping on you. Fuck out of here. I don't like bugs. Ooh, this was a good one, and I know it doesn't really like apply to either of us because, I mean, you're all married and I'm in a committed relationship, obviously, with Rena. Mm-hmm. Would you rather date someone who doesn't have social media at all or someone who is rarely active on social media?
No social media.
Call me crazy. Like, I agree with you, but I'm going to go with social media because I feel like I don't want to be the only one who's like knows what's going on, what's relevant, because like we get 90% of our like we don't watch the news, our generation. Right, I mean, I watch the news occasionally, but like we get all of our information from social media. Let's call a spade a spade. Yeah, we do. I mean, we get everything for this podcast off social media, essentially. You know, so
I'm not about it.
I'm gonna go with the social media just because I don't want to be having a comment. Did you hear this? Did you say no? I didn't. No, like clueless. Right. It would be boring.
Right.
Let's see what else we got. Would you rather have a bag of never-ending French fries or never-ending fresh chocolate chip cookies?
Fries.
I had turmoil trying to decide this one when I saw it because I love so dear. Like, if you're telling me I could have an endless bag of fucking seasoned waffle fries versus chocolate, eventually you're gonna get a stomach ache and hella cavities from those chocolate chip cookies.
No kidding.
You're gonna be shitting your brains out. At least with the French fries, you're just gonna be thirsty as fuck after. Yeah. You know? Yeah. So I'm going French fries too. Fuck it.
Yeah, and I mean, if we can, you said waffle fries. If we can pick our fry,
pick your fry.
I'm going curly.
You're going curly?
I like curly fries.
I like curly fries. You know what I really fuck with is the regular French fries, but the ones that they like, I don't know, working in the business, they're called coated.
The coated ones, yeah.
Oh my god.
It's what do they use? It's
I don't even know how they do that.
It's like potato flour or something like. It's one
is
of
that
the.
What it is?
One of
it's like rice flour or something.
Like that. Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know that.
Yeah, something like that.
Wow, I just learned.
Yeah, Chef Boy, what up?
Today, Chef Boy's for life, baby.
Teaching the chef. Yeah,
I don't know if I have any more. Nope, that was all of them.
That's it.
All right. Well,
another success, dude.
Another success, man. I always have a lot of fun on these ones when it's just you and me. I also want to say, guys, last week I challenged all, and you didn't get the footage from last episode yet on the audio, so whatever. Yeah. So I challenged all the audio listeners to jump over to the YouTube and subscribe.
Nice.
With that being said, guys, if you're watching at the High Level Podcast on YouTube, pretty please, with a cherry on top, hit that subscribe button. Like I said and always say, we're going to have more shorts flowing. If you just want to pluck some of the funny content out of the pod and do that, that's fantastic. But either way, jump on, subscribe. Watch 5 minutes of the video. You don't have to sit there for an hour and watch. I get it. I'm the same way. I don't ever sit down and watch a full hour of the pod. Completely understandable. But please, I'm challenging all you guys, all my Brussels listeners, all the Germany listeners. We got a couple in France now. All the Europe.
Oh, oui.
All these foreign countries be giving us the love. audio platform wise.
Nice.
Now I'm challenging you guys, everybody, all the audio listeners, once again for back-to-back week, challenging y'all. Go over to the YouTube at the High Level Podcast. Subscribe, like, share, comment. All my audio listeners, if you're a listener of the pod, you're not a watcher of the pod. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, iHeartRadio, Pandora.
You name it.
You name it, we're on it. You know it. Every week, once again, back at it. Gonna sound like a broken record. Again, thank you all for the love, support. But right now at this point, guys, the best way you could love it and support us is by sharing the content, by subscribing to the channels, guys. We have an IG for those of you who ain't hip, an Instagram at the High Level Podcast. We also just started a TikTok, so we can start flooding the TikTok. So look for us on TikTok at the High Level Podcast. And what other platform? I think that's it for now.
Yeah,
I think
and
for now.
wherever you do find us, if you can leave a comment, do that.
Yeah, leave a comment,
like Kyle
5-star
said,
review.
If you watch 5 minutes, let us know what 5 minutes
Yeah.
you watched. Let us know where you bounced out and you're like, I'm all set. We can get you guys more of what you want to see.
Absolutely, guys. Feedback is critical to the pod at this stage and, where we're at in terms of our progress. Everything has been great. I'm not complaining. Numbers are always going up. People are always hitting me up about it, that, at least in the inner circle. And it's been a fun ride, guys. This is, by the time this comes out, this will be the 13th week we've been in this. I know things take time and nothing ever usually happens overnight. I understand that, but we would love to just keep supporting, people who have things that they want to promote as well. So, guys, if you're in the inner circle, if you're not in the inner circle, you want to come on the pod, you have something you want to talk about, you have a business you want to promote. Please reach out to us. We would love to have you on. Yep. And once again, this is another week of me and Vinny. Next week is me and Raina back to business. And we love you guys. Thanks for tuning in. And that is all for today.
Peace.